I am absolutely. I'm just trying to get these things. I'm gonna be like you one day. I'm gonna grow up to be like you one day. I ain't just quite there yet. But man,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get this content out there. But once I get things settled like I want them to, I'm gonna grow up like you. I'm gonna be an adult like you. Right now, I'm just not on.
Hey, January the 8th, man. It's
Yeah,
showtime.
I'm there. I'm gonna be sharp too.
You
Okay,
you already
yeah, I'm
you
gonna be.
already know.
I'm
It's
gonna be
showtime.
ready for it. Look, I already made my beauty shop appointment.
You already know I'm coming.
You right. I gotta be sharp on that thing. So, this is so funny. So, before we get started, how old are you?
I am 34.
Okay, you're 34 years old, and I always like to give people an opportunity to promote their businesses or business or however many businesses you have. So, go ahead and plug in your business.
Well, first and foremost, I'm an artist.
Hmm.
Black 360. You can find all of my videos, merch, any of my content is on black360music.com.
Hmm.
Also, also I run a podcast. My podcast is on there as well. I run a podcast called No Filter.
Hmm.
Well, we debate different topics, dating, relationships, just stuff in general, man. A lot of different topics we debate. I do live panels and all this. Um, so that is on my website as well. Everything is a one-stop shop. Anything you're looking for, is on my website. Merch, videos, podcasts, everything is on there. Freestyles, whatever. It's on my website.
Call your words.
Say that again.
You're not the way God no more. The way God.
No, man. A lot of people was asking me about that. I just outgrew waves. I had been rocking this style since I was like 15. So I rocked this style for like 19, 20 years.
Man, you was
So,
the way of God.
I mean, I always be the wave guy, but I, I just outgrown this style, just trying a different look.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, I kind of just outgrown it, man, really.
No worries. How many children do you have? Can
Hey, hold on, Shamika. You
we
forgot something, man.
what I forget?
I ain't gonna let you slide, man. Before you do anything,
What's up?
shake my motherfucking hand before you do anything.
The no is in vain and that's for me. I love it.
You almost slid through the cracks. But
I
yeah,
did. The funny thing is, I shook your hand, but you couldn't see me doing it. That's what really happened.
what
But we can jump into this. So, how many kids do you have?
I have two girls, London and Paris.
Okay, cool. Let me get into these interview questions. I want to make sure I don't skip or miss anything.
Oh yeah,
If
yeah, that's it.
I'm mistaken, we have to agree to some questions are off limits. So if it's off limits, just okay, sure. I got which ones are off limits.
Right, right. Everything else good.
Okay. When you and your ex ended your relationship, was it peaceful?
Um, Peaceful. Nah, I wouldn't say it was peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
It was more so one of those things where you got history
Mm-hmm.
with somebody for all those years. It was one of those things where it was kind of like kind of hard to let go, hard to move on. Type of situations. So it don't always end. I mean, we're good now, but at that time, was it peaceful? Nah, it was just one of those situations where it's kind of frustrating to get through.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
You you go ahead. I'm sorry.
but you move on. You let things go. I don't really hold grudges,
Mm-hmm.
like that. So yeah,
Okay. Well, you speak of history. How much history did you guys have prior to your breakup?
man, I'm talking way back when I used to rock the V-necks. Like I used to only wear V-necks and like long chains.
Mm-hmm.
That was back when, man, you talking about the MySpace days and the Tango. I don't know if you know about Tango. The Tango days. That was back.
Tango.
Yeah, Tango. That was back in It had been like maybe 6, 7 years. Maybe
Uh,
6, 7 years, maybe a little more than that. But at least it's been a good 7, at least. It's been about 7.
okay, so given 7 years, and how old did you say your oldest was again?
London is my oldest. London is 3.
Okay, she's 3. So the kids really, as far as the kid questions I was going to ask, they don't necessarily understand. Do they understand what's going on, or have they?
London is very smart. She's very smart. I don't know if she fully understands, but she understands that her mother and father are not together. She understands that we're in 2 separate houses.
Mm-hmm,
I got my own thing going. Her mother, whatever she got going, that's what she got going.
mm-hmm.
So she gets it. She pick up on it. She real smart.
Okay, have you guys sat her down and explained to her this is what's going on, or do you just feel like, okay, she's a 3-year-old, so
Yeah, not right now. I don't feel like right now we should do that.
okay.
Maybe in a couple more years, but right now everything is still kind of new. So I don't think it's time right now to have that, but we will have a discussion, when it's time.
Okay, and you also stated it wasn't always peaceful. So now that the smoke has cleared, how did you guys learn how to co-parent?
How did we learn how to co-parent?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, when you don't get along with someone, in my opinion, co-parenting is the best option.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's one of those things where you just, you have to get over it. Like someone else is going to be around your children. That's just something that you're going to have to adapt to and deal with. How we deal with that is, I discuss anything I do. I discuss with their mother first.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's, hey, somebody got to do their hair, or hey, we're going this place, or whatever the situation is. Out of respect of me just being the man I am, I'm gonna, hey, let me holler at her mother first, and see if she okay with this. So it's just a communication and a respect thing for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Long as the respect is there, we good.
And how did you put your pain? Because I'm sure after 7 years, a breakup, whether it be good or on good terms or on bad terms, is gonna be painful. How did you put your pain to the side to be there for your children?
My kids is my biggest thing, man. My whole life is about my kids. You know what I mean? So no matter what's going on, my girls come first.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever issues me and their mother had or whatever, hey, listen, man, we grown. We got these kids to raise. Let's put whatever issues we have behind us. Let's raise our kids. It comes down to somebody has to be the bigger person, whether it's you or them. One of y'all have to be the bigger person. So I was just the bigger person where it's like, hey, we ain't got to, argue and go back and forth about things. You know what I mean? We can, when it's over, it's over. You know what I mean? But people also think a lot of times when the relationship is over, it has to be beef. It ain't got to be no beef. You can be adults and move on and co-parent. You know what I mean? You can still get along and be friends or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't necessarily have to be beef, and that's what people have to. That's what a lot of people have to understand. So for me, I'm not a negative person. I don't like negativity. I don't like drama, gossip. I don't like that type of energy. So hey, it's like this. Hey man, let's set whatever we got to the side. Let's raise our kids.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want them to see us at odds. We don't want them to see us arguing all day and fighting and cursing at each other. We ain't got to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just raise our kids. I mean, that's it. Wish you well. I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah. And did you guys seek counsel from other people? Like, how did you learn to co-parent? Was it a go as you learn as you go type deal? Or was it seeking counsel from people that are older than you and more experienced and learning how they may have done it? Like, how did you guys learn how to be so mature about the situation?
No, there was no counseling. I got one person I've been to that give me great advice. I'm sure she got people, she talked to, but it wasn't no professional help.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those things where you just learn. It's new. It's
Mm-hmm.
new for the both of us. So you just learn. You just learn as you go and you deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say it's not easy. It's not it took a while for me to kind of adjust, and for her as well. It's just not an easy task. You know what I mean? So it's definitely something you got to adapt to.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
you just kind of learn as you go.
yeah, the cool thing that from watching you all raise your girls is you don't use them as leverage against each other. So what I see within our community a lot is, your daddy ain't no good, your mama ain't no good, and basically trying to turn the child against the other parent. So
Oh no, no.
you said what?
I said nah, that ain't right.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I invited you on the show because I'm like, wow, I never see you because it's easy to take a text on social media. I've never seen you attack the mother of your kids. I've seen you guys attend events together for the girls, and I've also seen your other relationships, so it's no disrespect. So I thought that was really cool because a lot of people um do that. Let me make sure I ain't asking no questions I shouldn't be.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, I can ask this question. So,
hold on before you not to cut you off. But I
okay.
want to say this because I want to put that out there. I would never talk about my kid's mother in a negative way. I would never make a post. I
Mm-hmm,
would never make a song.
mm-hmm.
You would never see any of that from me.
Yeah, that's
I don't condone that. I don't condone that. I don't believe in that. I believe that's weak, that's wet, you know what I mean? It's trash to
and why?
talk your kid's mother. I would never do that. So it's not in me to do that. No matter what happened, I would never talk about her in a negative way. I would never do it. So you would never see that from me.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's mature. And I don't understand why other people do it. It may be just a toxic cycle, but I've never seen you always carry yourself like, hey, this new, I got love for this person. I still respect this person. But now that I've moved on, I still respect this person and I'm still a good father to my kids.
Right. Most definitely.
On this
Most
person,
definitely.
lift this person type situation.
Most definitely. I also I want to throw out real quick. We just did a video for my baby girl Paris. She is turning 2 in January. January the 20th. Paris is turning 2. We just shot a video and we shot that at her mother's house. So
Mhm.
it's still our love. I wanted to do something special for, my baby girl. I wanted their mother to be a part of it. So, we came together and we made something special.
Mm-hmm. And just as I'm gonna start telling everyone this at the end. Like once we get done doing this, give me all your social platforms so that I can put that in the video, so that people can actually add you on social media as well.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Okay. So I spilled the beans a few minutes ago, but I'm gonna ask you again. So, are you in a new relationship?
Yes, I am currently in a relationship now. Yes.
All righty. Look, I'm making sure. I don't want to ask none of that. Did that so you're in a new relationship, did that impact your co-parenting?
No. The kids get along really well with her. She's really good with the kids. And I said that straight before, we even got serious. I said, hey, this
Mm-hmm.
is my situation. I got 2 girls. I'm co-parenting. I'm not with their mother anymore.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it is. You gotta be willing to accept my girls. You gotta do for them, you know what I mean, whatever. If you can't do that, then hey, we can't be together. I laid that out clear as day, right up top. You know what I mean? So hey, if this is a problem for you, then I ain't the guy for you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is.
And how long did you guys date before you introduced her to your kids?
I don't know exact time. I just know, but it was some months. probably, if I had to guess, I don't know, maybe a few months. It was just one of those things where, because at that time, when me and her, started dating or whatever, I used to have my girls with me a lot. So it was just one of those times where, I maybe had the girls and we was out and, she pulled up or, something like that. Because a lot of times I just had them with me. We do everything together. We shop, we eat, go to the mall, park. I always got them. We always, together like that. So it was just one of those situations where I may have been out and, she kind of came through or whatever, something like that.
Okay. Do you feel like we spoke about the kids knowing her, but does your child's mother have a relationship with her, or do you feel?
No, you can't. No, it ain't. Nah, we ain't got that far yet, man. It ain't one step at a time. Nah, we ain't got that far yet.
I'm so tickled. You just started laughing.
Like I said, everything is still new. It ain't. Like, listen, we're gonna build this house one brick at a time, man. That's the best way I can put that. One brick at a time.
Okay. Do you feel like it's a good idea for the person you're dating to have a relationship with your spouse, or should they not have a relationship at all outside of the, hey and bye?
I don't feel they should have a relationship, but I feel like they can be on good terms. They can communicate and they can talk. I don't think they got to be friends or nothing like that. But I think they should be able to communicate with each other. You know what I mean? But like I said, we ain't got that far yet. To me, it isn't a big deal to me. Everybody look at things differently. They feel like that. Hey, I don't have to speak to her. Hey, if they feel that way,
yeah,
it don't matter. I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna do my job as far as I'm gonna do what I got to do. So them having a relationship is it really it's really irrelevant. It don't matter. So I mean, I would like for them to be able to talk and communicate and speak to each other. But hey, if not, that's fine too. But right now, no.
Shit. See what parents did, they ain't got to do all that. I feel you.
I mean, everybody look at things differently. You know what I mean? Everybody also is not. Everybody look at things differently, and everybody's also not, mature enough. I've grown, so I look at life different, and I also look at life is short, man. That's another thing I look at. Like, life is short. I don't spend my time, beefing and being negative and holding a grudge and all of that. I don't spend my life like that. Life is short. You know what I mean? So that's just my outlook on life.
Okay. And you would be the same way, like if a male was to step in to co-parent, you just want to keep it cordial. You're not trying to, or do you?
I would want to meet them. We can, we can meet and we can talk. Because if you're gonna be around, then hey, man to man, we got to have a discussion. You know what I mean? Now we ain't got to be in no relationship. I ain't finna hang out with you. None of that. Let's not get it twisted. I don't want to hang out with you, brother. But it's a conversation we must have as men. You understand?
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's just what it is.
Okay, so we said Paris is the older child. Do you feel like the breakup?
London is the oldest. Paris is the youngest.
Okay, London is the oldest. Do you feel, seeing you and her mother go through a breakup, do you feel like it took a toll on her mental health, or?
Yeah, I think she's okay. London is very smart, and she's London is like me. She's a character, and what I mean by that is she has a personality. She has a sense of humor. So a lot of stuff don't bother her, don't get to her, and I'm the same way. That's where she get it from. Like, a lot of stuff we're just not bothered by because we just deal with it a different way. London is she's she's a more so joyful kind of person. She's always in a good mood. She's always in good spirits, laughing, playing, joking. That's who she is. So um, she spent most of her time just laughing and acting the fool like her father. And that's how we go through life.
Oh, cool. She gonna be you the word guy. She gonna be the ponytail queen. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's it.
Okay. We already talked about that. Um, and I know for sure it's important that your kids have a bond with the person you're dating.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You got to. I have to see that because if I don't see that, then for me it's an issue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention to the conversations they have. The way she interact with them, the way they play. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I look at all of that. I pay attention. I'm very observant. I look at all of that. So yeah, that's very important. Very.
Mm. And to anyone who is new to co-parenting, what advice do you have for them?
My advice is um, be peaceful, man, because just be peaceful. Because the relationship is over. When it's over, it's over. So the best thing you can do is just bring peace for your kids. They don't need to see y'all at odds. They don't need to see y'all arguing, fighting, and none of that. Be peaceful, be cordial, move on. Communicate. Hey, if you got something going on, you finna go out of town with. If you're going out of town with my kids, I need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Communicate, be respectful, because we living in a time where it's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
So if you out of town somewhere, I need to know. As a father, I need to know that. You need to communicate that with me because hey, it's a lot going on. God forbid, anything happen, but tomorrow not promised to nobody. So
Mm-hmm.
I need to know, where my kids at. You know what I mean? So the biggest thing for me is just peace and communication. You know what I mean? Regardless of what you and that person went through, have enough maturity about yourself, have enough decency and dignity about yourself to, hey, we can communicate. You know what I mean? We can communicate. We ain't got to be friends, but we can be peaceful and we can communicate and we can keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think a lot of people need to learn how to keep it moving. In life, we got to learn how to keep it moving sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people need to learn it. So, that's what I got on it.
Mm. Thank you, Black 360. You have been amazing. I feel a lot of people are going to heal from this. And I feel a lot of people need to know that you don't have to be with anyone or have a relationship with them to be there for your kids. A lot of
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
use their kids as leverage. You just like your daddy. You just like your mama. And now you feeding all this into your kids. So your kids ain't gonna forget. Like even though kids are kids and they say, "Oh, you just a kid," they don't forget what was said.
Right. And I want to say something on that. To me, that's very whack and it's very trash. And a lot of people, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people, what they do is they run off emotions.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They're not thinking logically; they're thinking emotionally. So when you run off emotions, you will say and do anything because at that time you hurt, you mad, you frustrated, whatever. So you're gonna say and do anything to hurt the other person, and that's whack to me because your kids are looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
So if me and you co-parenting and you just run around talking negative about me, hey, your dad ain't this, your daddy did this, and you're not hurting me, you're hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not showing a good example for the kid.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like people who do that, they're just running off emotions. You're strictly running off emotions. You know what I mean? So it's never good to do that.
Yep.
I always say, hey, find you one person that you can vent to and you vent to them. One person that you can trust that ain't gonna, you know, run around telling your business or nothing like that. Find you somebody you can vent to. And you know, y'all talk about it. Somebody that's not a yes man. Somebody that's not gonna agree with everything you saying just because they're your friend. See, the thing about truth is it doesn't always feel good to hear. You know what I mean? But truth is truth. But it may not, to your ears, you may not like hearing it. Like if I'm telling you something about yourself, it could be very truthful, but you're not gonna want to hear it because you're gonna feel some type of way. You're gonna get emotional about it. But a lot of times we need that friend that's gonna keep it real with us. Hey man, tell me the truth. All my friends, we keep it real with each other. Hey brother, tell me the truth, man. Tell me when I'm wrong. Check me. Check me when I'm out of line. To me, that's a friend. That's love. If you watching me make a mistake, hey man, you're not my friend. That's how I look at it. So we got to learn to check each other. We got to learn to be honest. And you can be honest in a respectable way. You know what I mean? So we have to learn to do that.
Yeah. Even a man wanting to be in their kids' lives, that's refreshing. Because a lot of people, or even a person saying, well, you did this, so you ain't gonna see these kids again. So the fact that you guys aren't retaliating and taking your kids away, or you know, making them lose the experience of having a 2-parent household, or even though y'all not in the same household, they have 2 parents that love and care for them. It could have went a whole nother way just based on, like you said, emotion. I ain't gonna let them see their daddy no more. Your daddy trifling, and now you plant seeds about the daddy because you aren't with them anymore, or your mama's so trifling. Now you plant seeds about the mama because y'all not together anymore. So like Black said, keep it cordial. Know how to, even if you have to seek counseling and you feel like you're not that strong, seek counseling, do whatever you need to do. Because at the end of the day, these kids didn't ask to be here. And it's all about helping and supporting these kids into growing up to be strong-minded adults.
Right. And I want to say something. What was I going to say? Sorry, I'm halfway. Yeah, but me and her mother, me and their mother, you know, we're at a better place where, you know, we talk and we, you know, communicate, and it's more peaceful now. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times things are better when, you know, you and that person are not together. Like a lot of times people are good, they just not meant for a relationship. Like everybody is not meant to be together in a relationship, but you can still communicate, you know, have some type of friendship with them. A lot of people just not meant for a relationship. They may be better as a friend, and that's okay too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we have to understand that that's okay. Hey, we don't have to be together. You know, that's fine. You know, wish you well. You know, no love lost. We can keep it moving. You know, we can communicate. We can be cordial. We can be peaceful. I'm all about my kids, man. All about my girls. You know, I pray to God. Hey, I pray to God that, hey, just let me live long enough to see my kids grow up. That's all I ask for. You know, so and I can't respect any man that's not in his kid's life. I can't be friends with you. We can't be cool. We can't hang out. We can't do nothing. You're not in your kid's life, man. There's no excuse you can give me. I don't want to have nothing to deal with you. I don't respect you. I don't respect it. Hey, we ain't got nothing to talk about. So all of my friends, all of my homeboys, my friends, whatever, they take care of their kids. We family men. We men first, you know what I mean? So everybody that I'm connected with, that I'm locked in with, hey, we take care of business, man. So that's just what it is.
Salute to all the people taking care of their families. Well, that's all we have for you. Look, I'm stuttering. That's all we have for you. But I will be on Brandon. Well, Corey, I'm called you Brandon. I will be on Corey's podcast on the 8th.
January 8th, man. She coming to No Filter, and she gotta shake my motherfucking hand. January 8th, she coming to No Filter, and she gotta shake my hand, man.
About Corey podcast that I'm scared about. is it's no filter. So it's definitely a lot. You know, I'm PG-13. Them ain't rated R.
No. Yeah, I'm all the way wrong. Hey, I got some very good topics for you. I'm gonna send them to you. But I came up with some stuff. I've been thinking about some stuff, man. I got something for you on January 8th. I got something for you.
Oh my goodness. What are we gonna be talking about on your podcast?
I don't want to let. I'm gonna tell you one topic we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about what is family. What is family to you?
Yes.
What is family to you? And how do you deal with a family member that's not real?
What do you
deal with a family member? How do you deal with a family member that you feel like it has not been real with you? We're gonna talk about that. That's just one topic, though. I got a few topics for you, but that's just one. We're gonna talk about family, man, and what family really means.
What do you mean not like they haven't been real with you, Core?
Real as in they may have not shown you the same love that you've shown them.
Oh.
You may have told them something, and you may have trusted them with something, and they may have ran around and kind of gossip and talk behind your back. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
We're gonna get into that. How do you deal with those type of? Because we all gather. We all gather. So we're gonna talk about that on January the 8th, man. It's no filter.
Okay. Well, Corey, it was definitely a pleasure having you on the show. I'm sure a lot of people are going to hear from this episode, as well as you guys make sure to follow Corey, Black 360. Is it Black 360 on all platforms?
Black 360, BLAC, and the number 360 on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram. They took my YouTube, so don't even look me up on there because I'm not on YouTube anymore. But
why they take on YouTube?
Somebody reported me. Let me tell you something. We're going to talk about this soon. But let me tell you something. So I had 2K subscribers on YouTube. I had a total of 300K on all of my videos. That's all of my videos combined. I got like 15 videos all together. So I had 2K subscribers. I had almost 300K views on all of my videos total. Okay, so somebody reported my channel, a hater, apparently. Reported my channel. YouTube sent me an email saying, your channel got reported, whatever. My channel had been reported. I was looking at my channel, whatever. YouTube was saying I went against guidelines. So I went and read the guidelines. The guidelines is nudity, drugs, violence, guns, stuff like that. I have none of that in my content. All my videos are clean. I have none of that. You got 1 million videos on YouTube with 1 million views, millions of views with that type of content. Niggas, you got folks pointing guns at the camera. They on there doing drugs. They, snow, all kind of stuff.
Really? Wow.
So they took my channel down. They took my channel permanently. I tried to fight it, but they was like, "No, we're gonna leave your channel is permanently taken down." So they took my channel down. That was maybe 3 months ago.
Did you say videos? Like, do you still have the content to up?
Yeah, I got all the videos. All my videos are on my website. So I say all that to say this: I'm strictly working through my website, black360music.com. The thing about when you get on these platforms, man, they could just come take it away. They ain't even got to have no real reason. They could just come. I had 2K subscribers, 300 views total. So I was my thing was I'm gonna keep building my YouTube. But guess what the white man said? Not so fast, Negro.
I'm gonna have to cut you off.
He said, not so fast, Negro. We got to. We got to.
Ain't no fix. This ain't no fix.
So look, I don't really care. I don't really focus on YouTube. I focus on everything happened for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So now my focus is on building my brand, not another platform. YouTube is, they already got their money. I'm trying to get my money. YouTube is already established. They're already a brand. I'm trying to build Black 360. So a lot of people telling me, hey man, make another YouTube. Make another YouTube for what? So they can come and take it again? No. I'm just gonna build everything through my website. Hey, if you support me, go to my site. You can watch all my videos, you can purchase my music, you can watch my podcast. Everything you're looking for is on black360music.com. What do I have to be on YouTube for? If you support me, everything is on my site. So I'm not building. I'm changing my focus. I'm not building somebody else's brand. And there's nothing wrong with if you're on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with it. But just understand and know that that can be taken away at any time for whatever reason. It ain't even got to make sense. They can just come and take it. Because that's not our platform. You understand? So what I'm doing right now is everything is Black 360, black360music.com. You see me promote my website a lot. You see me with the podcast. I'm really changing my focus. I'm not just focusing on rap. I love music. I love, rapping and making music, making content. But that's not really my focus anymore. I'm understanding and learning that, hey, I can do a podcast. And that may get me in the door quicker because people like hearing me talk. Or, hey, I can go over here. A lot of people telling me, hey, try modeling. You take a lot of pictures. You dress. Try to be a stylist. Try to be a model. You ever thought about that? A lot of people have came to me with that. And I've said, hey, 2022, next year, I may try that. I may get into I don't have to focus on one thing. I don't have to just rap. So
I'm with the stylist. Like you can style people for events. That'll be, yes, I see it.
So I really want to look into that, man. But a lot of people have came to me with that. Like, bro, you have thought about being a stylist? And I've never thought about that. I haven't really thought about it.
Yeah, we got a little bit more on. I got some resources. It's definitely been a pleasure. I'm going to stop the recording. So my Facebook people will get to see this, but we're going to talk a little bit more offline, okay? Stick around.
For sure.